What is up, my fellow YouTubers? King Soprano back here again, and it's been a while since my last commentary. First of all, I want to introduce my gameplay, and I'm playing, of course, some Black Ops using the Galil on Radiation. My strategy was basically running, gunning, and going for the win. The gameplay isn't a high-scoring game like my previous commentaries and games, because I wanted to explain to you guys where have I been, what I've been doing, and all that, and I didn't want to delay the commentary anymore. So I just recorded the first game that I played coming back from vacation, and hope you enjoy it. So the topic of the day will be vacation and guns. If you guys didn't know, I left for vacation right after my last commentary. That was about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks. And me and a couple of my cousins and family and a couple of friends, 3 cars, we drove down to Virginia. Well, we were originally planning to go down to Florida, but the weather was bad there, so we just decided to stay by the coastal area of Virginia. We rented a nice hotel. I think it was like the Marianne or something like that. We, you had a nice view of like the coastal area and Chesapeake Bay, Cape Charles. If you live by there, you know what that is. And basically, we just hit the beaches a couple of days, Went to a bar a few times at night, and we went deep sea fishing once. It was my first time deep sea fishing. I went on fishing boats and party boats before, but never like 3-4 hours off the shore. And it was also at night, so you couldn't see nothing whatsoever. But it was worth it. We had quite a fun. We caught like 30 fishes. I got drunk also, yeah, and most of them were like 3-4 feet long, and basically they were like bluefish, striped bass altogether. Altogether, it was fun, but it wasn't my favorite day. My favorite day was going to the firing range, which I'm going to explain now. We had to travel a bit to get there, though, because it was towards the mainland. And my father was friends with the owner, so we got a little special treatment. Because, they used to go to school together here in New York. Yeah, I basically wanted to spend, like, the whole day there. The guns I shot off were like the R700 civilian, the M16 civilian, the G3, the Glock, not the fully automatic one from Modern Warfare though, the Beretta pistol, and then finally my favorite, the 50 caliber. I'm not sure if it was the Barrett though. I forgot to ask him which exact model it was. But what surprises me most about the Barrett is about the 50 cal is the bullet. It's exactly what you see on TV, 7 inches, and it's huge. But when you hold the bullet, it's like a completely different feeling. You're like, this is actually hitting someone. How does it not kill them? Especially if you think about Call of Duty and how many hit marks you get with the 50 cal. I'm staring at them like, if this hits someone, there is no way they're standing back up, or a commando lunging you across the map. And yeah, when I was firing it though, I suspected the recoil to be a lot worse, but it actually wasn't that bad. Like, you could have controlled it more, you could have went with the sway. I was able to hit a 500-yard shot on my 5th try. That was insanely fun, and probably the best part of the trip. And right after I shot that round, there was an earthquake there in Virginia, not that far from where we were, and people say like the whole East Coast felt it. I think it was like a 5.9 earthquake. We were all confused, especially being outside. We thought someone inside was shooting like the Browning machine gun, which they had on the wall. And they haven't shot that thing off in 2 years, though, they said. So we went inside to go check what was happening, because it was like it lasted around 2 minutes, just everything shaking. Went inside, and they thought it was us outside, like all shooting. So it was all confused until we turned on the TV and we realized it was an earthquake. So, we kind of stopped for like a half hour, just taking safety measures, I think, or whatever. My cousin actually took a video of me shooting the 50 cal, and you see like the light post in the back just start shaking around, and yeah, it was kind of scary, once you heard it was an earthquake. I might upload that video to my personal channel if you guys want to see that. So the other guns I shot off were also fun. The R700 was also very accurate. It almost had like no recoil whatsoever. But I didn't like it too much because the reload style was kind of awkward. And, the scope was also different on it. I kind of didn't like it, but I don't know if that was stock or they added that onto the gun. I say my third favorite was the Glock pistol. It's because this little pistol packs so much of a punch and it's extremely accurate. It was just fun to shoot. The other guns like the M16, the G3, and the other assault rifles, it took time to get used to them. And sometimes I felt like the shots would just randomly go off in different patterns, or it could have just been me. I don't know. It just takes time to get used to those guns. Like the sniper or like the pistols, you can easily grasp on. What I did realize though is that the shooting a gun in real life is absolutely nothing like COD. Not even like 1% related. There are just so many different factors, like wind, the heat, what did you eat for breakfast probably, even the way you breathe can affect your shot. Altogether, you know, it was a lifetime experience, and I would definitely go back there again, especially knowing that they're getting the AA-12. And if you haven't seen an AA-12 video, just go look at FPS Rush's videos. The thing's a monster. You know, I love to shoot that gun. I think I would travel 4 hours back down there just to go shoot that gun. You know, be insanely fun. We did have to leave early though. Our little vacation was cut early because of Hurricane Irene, if you heard, and it, you know, we didn't want to get stranded in the middle of nowhere because, you know, it was attacking the East Coast and it was coming towards North Carolina, and Virginia is probably next, so we just decided to leave a little bit earlier. Yeah. And if, you know, comment guys if you ever shot a gun, and if you ever did, how was it, or how did it feel? Did the assault rifle feel like the same way it did to me, or are you like an average shooter that you shoot it every time and you're used to it? You know. Oh yeah, and there was also a competition there, and it was all like Top Shot. If you guys watch it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, just the elimination will be a little different. It will be the team that lost, the poorest guy on the team, would have got sent home. There was no like elimination round or anything. You know, I was thinking about joining the challenge, but once again, you know, the hurricane got the best of the vacation. It was cut short, and they did almost exactly everything like Top Shot would do. They had challenges and everything, from different weapons to like crossbows, tomahawks, and stuff like that. I was able to see like the first week of it. You know, they had like the tomahawk challenge. They're trying to hit targets from like 40-50 yards away. It's supposed to be like the guy on the team who hit the furthest though was like safe from something. You know, it was different rules and everything, but it's a lot similar to Top Shot. It was like $200 to join. They're still accepting people because it was like only like the second week, I think. The first week passed by, so they was trying to accept for the second week. It was like $200 to join, and the winner would have got like $3 grand out of everything. You know, it sounds pretty fun to join it and everything. I would have definitely done that. I probably lost though, probably first week. And yeah, talking about Top Shot, the show is actually pretty fun to watch. If you guys ever watched it, you know, it's on the History Channel. You probably saw a whole bunch of ads on YouTube. You know, it's worth it. I saw like the first season of it. I think that was the best season so far. The second season I really didn't see. I only saw like the last 3 shows probably. It wasn't that great, but now I'm watching it this season. It looks alright. The first season I actually picked out who was going to win. You know, I got it right. Second season I didn't bother, like I said. This season I think probably Mike Hughes is going to win. You know, he looks experienced and everything. Or probably Dustin. You know, if you saw him. Or Jarrett, that black guy on the team, on the blue team. The shorter one, not the big guy that thinks he's the boss or whatever. You know, it's fun to watch. And yeah, so guys, comment on your gunning experience. You go to firing ranges. Did you ever went there? Am I shooting my assault rifle wrong? That's why it's going different patterns or whatever. You know, what did you shoot off? Or, you know, do you think real life is similar to COD? Because to me, it's really not similar whatsoever. It feels completely different and everything. So comment on your opinions and everything. Yeah, and this gameplay is about to come to an end. I think I just get one more chopper. I was one away from dogs right here, and you know, I started raging. I could have had my doggies back me up. Got a few more kills. Yeah, and once again, guys, sorry for the late commentary. I will start posting like I did before. And as always, please comment on what you'd like to see next. That's anything from like what topic to what gun to what gameplay you want to see. You know, I'm going back to my regular schedule. Maybe a commentary a day, a commentary every 2 weeks. Hopefully school doesn't interrupt with that schedule. You know, since I'm going back now, starting I think next week. And I still have a whole bunch of work to do for it. So I really appreciate it if you guys leave a like. I do put a lot of effort in my videos. Also, subscribe to me and my personal channel, and also to my clan's channel if you're viewing it on here. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and keep supporting me. I love you all. It's been King Soprano, and I'm out. Thank you. Peace.